Going back up in this thing, man. Listen, let me get my little. Listen. Um, I've been meaning to do this update on the Fanni Willis case. Y'all know, I done dropped quite a few videos on Fanni. It's very interesting to me. If you don't know who Fanni Willis is the Fulton County DA, the lady who's bringing RICO charges against Donald Trump. She brought him against Young Thug, and she also charged Wyfie and Lucci in his case or whatever. Hey Kenny, hey chick, but I've been meaning to do this follow up with the Fanni with his case, but the case been going on so damn fast to I just ain't had time to really get caught up on it. But I'm gonna get caught up on it tonight. I'm gonna get caught up on it tonight. Because it's been going on for probably about a good 2 weeks now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The Fanni Willis case to me is way more interesting than the YSL Young Thug RICO case. I'm talking about it's bombshell after bombshell that be coming out in this Fanni Willis case. And I want to go over some of the things that I noticed and learned in the case as it's been going on. Because I have been following the case. I just haven't been doing videos on it because the information just come out so damn fast. Like I'm talking about, it's one day it's one thing, one day it's the next thing, and I got behind, so I'm gonna do this video in order to get caught all the way back up with what's going on with Fanni. Okay, so Fanni Willis filed charges against Donald Trump in the voter fraud shit or whatever in Georgia, pretty much saying that Donald Trump was guilty of RICO charges, by the way he handled the election or whatever in Georgia, right? She did the air of Georgia. She could file charges against him, even though he was the president at the time. She's swinging for the fences. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to use this as a political football and feathering her cap to further her political career. She got aspirations. She's ambitious. Okay, now by doing that though, you bring the wrath of Donald Trump, a former president, somebody who definitely has a lot of connections politically, a lot of tentacles everywhere. And what happened is when she stood on her soapbox and wanted to be the person to bring the big bad Donald Trump down, she forgot that, or she was jaded, or ego got too big, and she forgot or didn't take into account that she was doing some underhanded shit on her own behind closed doors. And what she alleged to have been doing is she alleged to have been having an improper relationship with somebody that worked for her. Not only that, she didn't even disclose that they were in a relationship. That's illegal in her profession, in her position. And he's a special prosecutor named Nathan Wade, a big gargoyle looking motherfucker. But in their position, they have to publicly tell who the fuck they go with. I ain't know that, but yeah, it's a law that people in their positions, they have to divulge that. They can't just be sneaking and geeking behind closed doors and shit like that. But the reason why they alleged to have been sneaking and geeking behind closed doors is because this man was married and she was messing with this man while he was married. Donald Trump hired 50 private investigators, they say, and the 50 private investigators dug all that shit up. And on top of that, they say she had an improper relationship with one of the victims in the YSL case, Nut. You know what I'm saying? The big dude that was supposed to be a big dog blood gang member who was cool with Wyfie and Lucci, who they alleged that Young Thug and YSL had something to do with his murder. They saying that she had a relationship with him. A regular old street dude. You feel what I'm saying? On top of that, it's rumors that she was doing this even back in California. So Fanni has a track record of dropping that taco like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know I got a crush on Fanni. You know what I'm saying? All of that, dropping it like it's hot. That shit, that, you know what I mean? That shit, that turned me on straight up, though, because I'm a former street dude myself. And one of the things on the bucket list is to be with a police, or a lawyer, or, you know what I mean, a judge. You know what I mean? If a street dude can actually sow his royal oats like a king from Zamunda with a police, or either a lawyer or a judge or something like that, that's like bucket list. You know what I'm saying? So I got a crush on Fanni, and as this shit been going on, I see a lot of the more motherfuckers been coming out the woodworks talking about they got a crush on Fanni. But let me tell y'all something, fuck nigga. Listen, I was the first person, you know what I'm talking about, who state my claim as I got a crush on Fanni, so y'all fuck niggas can move back to the side, bitch. I been seen that diamond in the rough. Know what I'm talking about? Now, what happened was they started they filed charges against them for having an improper relationship. Also, they saying that Fanni took taxpayers' money and overpaid Nathan Wade, and the money that she overpaid him, he took it and funded lavish trips. They went to Belize, they went to all type of foreign places, they went on cruises, when they went on trips, they had hotel rooms where it was only one hotel room with one king size bed. So you already know what was going on. Also, they alleged that they took some of the money. Well, Nathan Wade took some of the money and got a lavish condo for him and Fanni to lay up in and fuck when they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like all type of shit. Like they was hanging out now. You know what I'm saying? They saying she alleged to pay him between $600,000 and $1 million of the taxpayers' money. That big gargoyle looking motherfucker was in there working her fat ass. Had to be. For that bitch to be paying like that there, hey man, I can't hate on you, Nathan Wade. I wish I would have got up in there and got some of that motherfucking money. For real, for real, for real. I would have had a snorkel on in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Come out, Fanni. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all know Fanni is 50 years old. She look good for 50. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this though, she been lying her ass off on that motherfucking stand. She been lying like a motherfucker. He been lying too. But I want to explain to y'all something, right? The first day when I was watching the trial, I was confused, right? They had this black gentleman come up there and they said that he was a dude that was in the law firm with Nathan Wade, but then something happened and they forced him out. So when I'm watching this dude, I forgot what his name. Let me put this motherfucker up so I can see what his name is. But when they was asking him questions, he was not answering the questions. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, you know, I can't answer that because he was an attorney. So he's saying that he can't answer the questions. He can't answer the question. Let me find this ugly ass nigga. Right here. What this nigga name is? He said he can't answer the questions. You know what I'm saying? He can't answer the question because the attorney is an attorney-client privilege, right? So I'm like, okay, he holding it down in there for Nathan Wade. Oh, his name Terrence Bradley. Terrence Bradley. So Terrence Bradley is a former business partner, or he's an attorney as well. He was in the same firm as Nathan Wade, and they subpoenaed him because they want him to tell what he knows about the relationship, and they want to establish that the relationship between Fanni Willis and Nathan Wade started before 2000. I want to say 21. They want to establish that it started before then because that will let them know that they was in a relationship before Nathan Wade was divorced. Now Nathan Wade and Fanni Willis been adamant that their relationship didn't start until after he was divorced, but people are saying that that is how he got appointed to be the special prosecutor for Donald Trump, because he was fucking on Fanni Willis. Not only that, he wasn't even qualified to be a special prosecutor. He had only tried misdemeanor cases before then. Not only that, how he was appointed, Fanni Willis just waved the magic wand and made him special prosecutor when she don't even have the power to do this, but they let this shit go on. So it's a clear case of play, or whatever it is. You know, he playing in that pussy. And, you know, she opened all kind of doors. And I'm going to say this too. I mean, hey, man, she ain't wrong, though. You know what I mean? Buddy doing it right. You know what I mean? You stroking it right. You know what I'm talking about? You're liking it. Hey, man, you supposed to look out for your dude. You know what I'm saying? Part of me like, hey, man, look out for him. You know what I'm saying? But part of me like, she dead ass wrong, too. You know what I mean? And she is dead ass wrong, because if I'm a taxpayer of Fulton County, I'm mad than a motherfucker that y'all been taking all these lavish ass trips and all this shit with my motherfucking money. Y'all taxing me and all this shit, and I can't even go on a vacation. I've been working at this motherfucking Walmart for 5 motherfucking years and can't get over the hump. And y'all taking my taxpayer money and y'all going laying up fucking? Nah, hell no. So they dead ass wrong. But all this came from Fanni trying to prosecute Trump. You see what I'm saying? You got to make sure that your house clean while you trying to motherfucking sweep around somebody else, though. See, she got motherfucking too big for her britches, and now this shit done blew back up in her motherfucking face. See what I'm saying? So that part of me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that, get her. You know what I'm talking about, bitch? She corrupt. Same people that stand on their soapboxes and be trying to prosecute other people and say other people is less than savory characters, but at the same time you stealing the taxpayers' money, you fucking on a married man, you doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he look like a motherfucker, a 65-year-old gargoyle. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga like a 65-year-old gargoyle, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. What kind of motherfuckers you fucking with, Fanni? Should have came down here to flaunt him. I could have put that trick dad on you. I'll eat your coochie with your legs up your crack, down your back, then I blow all in your butt. Gotta look like that, like the face of a desperate man when you doing it. How trick that looked on that food stamp. Now, this nigga Terrence Bradley, I'm thinking this nigga holding it down. Then I find out he the motherfucking snitch. I find out that Terrence Bradley is the one who been leaking the information to the people on Nathan Wade. And why is he doing this? Is because he got axe to grind with Nathan Wade because he was kicked out of the firm because they say he got sexual assault charges. Dun, 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 dun. So the nigga that's up there on the stand, I'm thinking he holding it down, but really, he snitching. He the one who started all this shit. He the one who is the leaker, the whistleblower. Now, the reason why he understands seemingly holding it down is because when he told the T, he found out that he could be disbarred for that because he's a lawyer and some of that shit fall under attorney-client privilege. So he's such a motherfucking disgruntled former employee, so he don't went to leaking the relationship. And it probably didn't take, you know what I mean? You know, Trump probably gave him a couple dollars or whatever, but it probably didn't take much because he already hated the gargoyle looking at nigga anyway. So he started telling that Nathan Wade and Fanni Willis been fucking, but at the same time, he did it in the wrong. Like he can't do some of that because he's an attorney. Some of that shit was told to him because him and Nathan Wade both are attorneys. You see what I'm saying? So some of that shit fell up under that, right? So he can't. So he found out if he go into open court and say that he told him this, he can get this bar. He can lose his way of living. You see what I'm saying? So now he understand looking like he just the best hold it down friend, but at the same time, fuck nigga, you already done told them all the motherfucking tea. They just waiting on you. They just want you to tell them what you told them in confidence on the motherfucking stand. But now you got amnesia. He went to the point to where he went and got somebody from the Georgia bar, and they told him that he does not have to answer these questions. You know what I'm saying? Because these questions fall under attorney-client privilege. The judge sitting up there like, I don't give a fuck what the bar told you. Hey, we need you to answer these motherfucking questions. He like, hey man, I can't answer them, y'all. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? But they know he the one who already done told the people on the relationship. The only reason why he not saying on the stand is because his dumb ass done found out that he can be disbarred because he told them people the man business and it fall under attorney-client privilege. See what I'm saying? He talked too motherfucking soon, old snitching ass nigga. But anyway, so I think they're gonna have him to testify tomorrow again because I think what happened is they went back to the, don't quote me on this because this case is kind of confusing, but I think they went back to the bar, and I think the judge just overruled all that shit and like, hey, he got to tell us what he know. Okay, boom. So they get another lady up there, and the lady used to be an employee, and a black lady. She like, I forgot what her name is too. I ain't finna look that old homely looking bitch up. But anyway, they hit that light button, y'all. Hit that light button. They get her, and she used to be an employee in there, and she say she used to be friends with Fanni Willis, and she say, yeah, they been fucking. She said they been fucking. She said I seen them kissing, hugged up. We been to dinner and all type of shit together. Yeah, they been fucking. They been fucking before 2021. They was fucking when that man was married to his old lady, man. They been fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got this good job. That's how he been getting all this money. That's how he been flying around with Fanni Willis, fucking on foreign lands and sands and all of this. Yeah, he been fucking funny. That's what the lady said, right? So, kind of find out the lady had some issue with Fanni as well, and Fanni fired her ass. You know what I'm saying? Fanni got rid of her ass, You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Fanni and that bitch throwing her weight round. You could see when Fanni was on the stand when they was talking to her and questioning her. Y'all gotta realize this is her county. Fanni is the big dog in this, in the whole county. She over all the lawyers and all of that. So she essentially getting prosecuted, or okay, because these are Trump lawyers as well. That courtroom got by 15, 20 lawyers in that motherfucker that's asking questions to the people that's on the witness stand and shit like that. Some of them Trump lawyers, I don't know who all the motherfuckers is, but I'm assuming that some of the motherfuckers Fanni know them, and they probably is under a subordinates of Fanni. But you know, due to this is the judicial system, and look, we gotta follow the law, quote unquote. We gotta follow the law. They got an ass on the stand. This sort of the equivalent if they would have got the DA from Miramar to get on the stand in the YNW Melly case, but they got this one. They got this bitch on the stand. You know what I mean? Like they put her on the stand. Normally politics would have played. Came into play with this, and they would have tried to not get Fanni to be on the stand. But what happened is politics do play this, and who's spurring all this, or who this is coming from is Donald Trump, bigger politician than you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this would have been her against a regular motherfucker, like how it is with Melly against his Miramar and the DA's office and all that shit ain't gonna work because he a regular motherfucker to them. But now it's Trump against Fanni. Yeah, your ass get on the stand, ho. We don't give a fuck if you're a DA. We want to hear what the fuck you got going on, and that's what's happening. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Fanni on that stand lying like a motherfucker. Fanni on that stand, she definitely been fucking that man. She's defiant. She's acting like they ain't supposed to question her. She acting like she is the queen of England up that bitch. She talking shit. She yelling. She got reprimanded by the judge 2 times. Know what I'm saying? She talking down on the lawyers like they beneath her. Like she definitely come across as somebody who got some good ass pussy, boy. God damn, boy, that pussy. Ooh. Every time Fanni say something back to the lawyer in that bitch, I just get hot round the motherfucking collar. God damn. God damn, boy. You hear what I say? Fanni, every time Fanni will get it and shake them papers in front of that motherfucking courtroom and shit like that and get belligerent and get upset, I just get fucking steamy around the neck, bro. I'm telling you, Fanni is a sexy motherfucker. Every time she cuss a bitch, I say to myself, she got some good pussy. I know she got some good pussy. I know she got some good pussy. I'm telling you. God damn. But anyway, she looking definitely guilty than a motherfucker up there when she yelling and talking shit and all of that type of shit, what she doing up there, right? So the lady tell that Fanni and Nathan Wade been fucking the gargoyle. And come to find out, Fanni fired the lady because the lady and Fanni had some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And Fanni fired the lady. No, I think the lady said she resigned. She resigned. She said she resigned. But it was either her, she get fired or resign. She seen the writing on the wall, so she got the fuck on out of there. So she got an extra grind too. Pussy that hoe, you been fucking that gargoyle. This your karma. Yeah, I'm finna tell it. Yeah, pussy that hoe, you been fucking that nigga. Yeah, you fucking that man. We had a wife, all that. Yeah, so yeah, we finna, yeah. And that's what's going on in there, right? So then Fanni gets her daddy to get on the stand because her daddy is a former attorney as well, right? And you could tell that Fanni like hold her daddy up to a high standard, you know what I'm saying? She just like, oh, my daddy. She definitely seems like a daddy girl, you know what I'm saying? But she also definitely seems like somebody she know that her daddy gonna ride with her. He gonna be her ride or die through thick and thin no matter what. So you can tell when she keep throwing her daddy out there, it's like she knows that this is the one person that's gonna take up for her. And it seemed to me, I'm reaching with this one here, but it gave me the vibes like they already, her and her daddy already had conversations and they already done got their shit down what they gonna say. Because it's clear that she lying up there. It's clear. It's clear that Nathan Wade up that line. It's clear that she up that line, right? So her daddy get this old black over Redenbacher looking ass up there on the stand, looking like he graduated from Hillman. Goddamn it, when Bill Cosby graduated, you know what I'm talking about? Old different world looking at nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Old professor, old movie looking at motherfucker. But anyway, he get his ass up there, and immediately I can tell where Fanni get this motherfucking mouth that she got on her from. He go to line like a motherfucking, I mean, I'm black, y'all. We can smell bullshit. I be honest with you, the internet can smell bullshit. When he was telling this story up there, it seemed like that bitch matched word for word Fanni Willis story. So I already had Pete to play in. I'm like, oh, her daddy in on this shit together. You know what I mean? Like, he never made too many mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Plus, he's an attorney or a former attorney himself, you know what I'm saying? And he's an educated man himself, you know what I'm saying? So, you can tell she get a lot of who she is from him, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, his pussy ass got up there and pretty much held it down for his daughter. Shout out to him for holding it down for his daughter, but he was lying too. I hope they throw his ass in motherfucking the jail cell with her ass too, bitch. Fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch, fuck that. For real. Y'all motherfuckers be putting people in jail and motherfucking y'all doing the shit too. Nah, I think y'all bitches should go down too. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell nah, I don't give a fuck. Shit. You wanna put Thug in jail, you wanna put Trump in jail, you wanna put all these people in jail, fine. But you should go too. You should go for taking them taxpayers' money, giving it to your gargoyle looking ass boyfriend, and then motherfucking going on lavish trips and fucking in foreign lands with these people fucking money, with these poor people money. This the taxpayers of Fulton County, bitch. You get paid $200,000 a year. What is you taking these people money to go do this shit for? When you could be putting that money back into the community. You see how this shit go, and you black, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, bitch, put that hoe in jail. Fuck that. She trying to get Thug life. Okay, get that whole 20. You know what I'm talking about? For real. She'll be 70 when she get out. Matter of fact, get that bitch 10. She'll be a cold 60 when she get out. That's enough to knock off. You know what I'm talking about? She be in there with that big Mexican bush named with razor blades in her motherfucking mouth. Man, fuck that bitch. But anyway, some particulars came out about the rendezvous and shit with Fanni Willis and Nathan Wade, right? So they pretty much just went on and admitted on the stand that they had been in a romantic relationship, right? But they still both stayed adamant that the relationship did not start in before 2021. So I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of the lead attorney. This is a real attorney. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of the lead attorney and what he got to say about some of the particulars. Like it's done came out the amount of times that they text each other, called each other. Also, they got his phone pinging at her house all night long. That wasn't the phone pinging. That was him knocking that whole head against that goddamn headboard in that bitch. Pop it. That was some good pussy, boy. God damn. Here go the lead attorney, y'all. God damn, Pop it.
Ready to kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
Waving the 4-4. Damn. All right, Steve Sadow comes. And what did they do? They put a subpoena. Let me make it bigger so you can see it, Paul. Let me blow it up. Steve put a subpoena on AT&T. And in a week, they got the response back from AT&T, and the investigator says that AT&T fully complied.
So they got they tapping the nigga phone. They tapping on the funny phone.
They received needed to be analyzed through a tool called SailHawk.
They got
them. And what they asked AT&T for was data. Show me all the data regarding Nathan Wade's phone from January 1st, 2021 to November 31st, 2021. We want to know his whereabouts. We want to know who he's been talking to. We want to know the number of phone calls that he's made. We want to know the number of text messages that he has made.
To Fanni.
And AT&T was like, here.
They got it.
This is for President Trump. Here. Usually
so they been fucking with Trump
months and months for the information. They gave this man the information right off the bat. Here you go. Right? And so he talks about and we went over this yesterday, so I'm not going to go all through it. We're just going to hit the highlights. This is a refresher.
They got the
He
tapping
talks
phone.
about his extensive training in analyzing the cell hawk analytics.
What's up, Nate?
And he talks about how the data is not capable of being manipulated.
So they can't fake this phone shit.
You can trust the data.
They done tapped the
What does
nigga
he say?
phone.
He says he pulled 2 reports in particular. The first report, attached as Exhibit A, says it's isolating all interactions between Mr. Wade and Mrs. Wade. Mr. Wade. Oops. Mr. Wade and
Mrs.
Mrs.
Willis.
Willis. During the period of available records in 2021, the dates, the timing, the frequency, the duration
of the interactions.
What did the report show? The report revealed over 2,000 phone calls.
But y'all ain't fucking.
2,000 phone calls
2,000.
between Nathan and Fanni Willis.
And hot
in
pussy
under
Fanni.
a year.
It's a lot of phone calls.
Guys, and this is for the men in the chat. I know we got a lot of women. Men, have you ever talked to a woman over 2,000 times in 11 months and you ain't been smashing it to death?
Never.
I mean, smashing it to death. Smithereens.
Beat the muddy scunt.
Women, do you know how hard it is to get a man on the phone 2,000 times?
Fanni did it.
Fanni did
You
it.
gotta give us the
Fanni got that good pussy.
You can't. You
Damn,
can't
Fanni got that good
not
pussy.
hook us up
I want some of that.
and then get us on the phone 2,000 times. Men value money and they value their time. And if you want to get...
I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to think about something. Y'all know I've been smoking, so excuse me. But I'm saying, Fanni and Nathan Wade definitely was fucking right. They got over 2,000 phone calls from her, right? Let me tell y'all something. And they say this been going on for years, so I'm willing to bet that Nathan Wade got the pussy over 100 times. I bet you. If you've been going with somebody for about 2 years at least, you done had sex with that person 100 times at least. I'm telling you, for sure. Facts. Now, out of them 100 times, how many times you think Nathan Wade got that neck from old Fanni? I'm talking about that neck from Fanni. I know he got that neck. Ooh, boy, I was still thinking about the pussy. But I just started thinking about the neck too. God damn, Nathan Wade was in that bitch like motherfucking, I'm talking about like a big dog. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, he got that neck. Ooh, I bet that neck motherfucking good. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you, damn, I want somebody to pussy fly. I know good. Listen, let me tell you something. You get older, you got a good pussy meter on you. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, I'm telling you something. Fanni got that good, boy, man. Part of me want Fanni to go down. Let me tell you something. I want Fanni to go to jail so I can write her and I can become her jail like husband. On God, I'm gonna try to marry that bitch in jail. Fanni, how much time you got? 50 years? Let's get married, baby. I'm gonna marry that bitch in jail. I'm gonna pen pal that bitch to death. She gonna tell me her whole life story and them motherfucking letters, goddamn it. And I'm getting on the visiting list and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna see Fanni. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck. I'm telling y'all. Shit.
Get us on the phone twice. 200 times without letting us hit? Probably not. But 2,000, inconceivable.
Yeah, I done hit you 2,000 times.
That's what Donald Trump's investigator found.
That's right.
Not only 2,000 times, guys, they had texted each other 12,000 times.
12,000 texts.
times.
That's a lot of goddamn good morning texts.
Text messages over an 11-month period.
Yeah, and that averaged to something like 1,100 texts in a month.
1,100 texts in a month.
They talked a ton in 11 months.
It can't be 1,100.
Let me tell y'all something.
Because
They were fucking good. Like my dad used to say,
texts in a month.
they fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking good. They taking showers together.
You're like, I don't want to talk to
They walking around naked together.
nobody that much.
They cuddling.
Do you know the amount
They
of
listen. She's sleeping with her head on his chest. Yeah. He eating the pussy too. He definitely eating the pussy.
Like a manufacturer.
They doing it all. They and now our powers combine. I'm telling you.
If you were gonna send me 12,000
They go together.
messages, 11,000 better be some 10 pics.
They in a real deal relationship.
12,000, how can it be possible?
Damn, I wish I was in that relationship. I wish I was in a relationship with a motherfucking ass.
Investigator found. That's just the first
Ah,
report.
damn.
What is the second report?
Oh, the second report, they got more.
The report reads, focusing on geolocation activity near 3300 Dogwood Drive, Hapeville, which is the Yurty condominium.
The condominium.
The gentleman says that he constructed a very conservative geofence which isolated 2 cell towers.
Cell phone towers.
One cell tower, guys, 3,000 feet away from Fanni's home.
They finna put him on the scene of the crime.
Cell tower, 2,000 feet.
Where he was killing the pussy.
And the purpose of the cell towers, guys, is to kind of triangulate a location whereby you can detect if Nathan's cell phone has gone to Fanni's house or it has been extremely close. And so you've got the triangulation there. The report reads that the assessment was set up so that there would be no hits if Nathan was traveling down I-75 or I-85. There would be no hits, no pings if Nathan were to visit nearby attractions. There would be no hits if Nathan were to go to the airport. Shout out to Atlanta, Fulton County, Hartsfield Jackson Airport, the busiest airport in the world.
They got that bitch rigged to where they won't know exactly when you go to the Fanni house.
Conservative suite limited to 2 towers. He further constructed or further constrained those findings with hits on Alpha Sector, which pointed directly to Dogwood Drive community.
That's where the
So
condo
he's
was
making it very clear, trying to eliminate any false positive. What does he say? He says this analysis using the above reference modality revealed a minimum of 35 occasions. 35 occasions when Mr. Wade's phone connected for an extended period of time to either one of the 2 of those towers.
So we were going to the condominium.
Proximity to Dogwood address.
35 times.
Guys,
he got the pussy 32 times.
When Nathan was on the stand, what did he say? When Nathan was on the stand, they asked him point blank. AV was exactly right. AV called. AV was like, I bet they had that information when they cross-examined him.
Oh yeah, he knew. Boots knew.
Boots said, hey boy, how many times have you been over to Fanni's residence? Oh, well, I can't say. Was it 10 times? Well, I don't know. It could have been 10 times. Could have been more than 10 times. Nathan was like, no, not more than 10 times. Boots was like, okay.
35 times.
So if I have, I don't know, cell phone records that show that you have been over in that area, to that house, to that residence more than 10 times, then those records will be false. Then you're like, yeah. Yeah, they'll be false. What do the records show? The records show that Nathan was over there over 35 times.
35 times.
A minimum.
Late night.
Listen, and they got the times too, but listen, check this out. Y'all gotta understand too, these are Nathan Wade is a special prosecutor that was in the middle of finna prosecute Donald Trump. Fanni Willis is the fucking DA of Fulton County. They is on the stand and they are getting caught in fucking lies by the same system that they use to prosecute regular everyday motherfuckers. He's sitting up there saying that he ain't been to that place for about 10 times. They did the same thing they do with murder victims or murder cases or whatever. When they're trying to figure out where you was when the crime occurred, They went right to the cell phone people and found out that that was a lie, motherfucker. You been over there over 35 times. And they got the times a night that he was over there. This motherfucker going over there at 11:30, leaving at 5:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you think he doing? What you think he doing?
Minimum of 35 times. And not only that, guys.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
That he was over there, that his phone passed through. The key that I want y'all to see is that it was for extended periods of time. So it's not like there was just a ping for 2 seconds. For example, September 11th through 12th. Specifically, Mr. Wade's phone left the Doraville area and arrived at the Dogwood.
September 11th, bitch, that's when the Twin Towers was down. That's like the anniversary of that. Oh, they was in there tearing shit down in that bitch. They was in that bitch commemorating the Twin Towers Day in that bitch. I'm talking about, but listen to time, 10:45 p.m.
Address at 10:45 p.m. So Nathan's phone arrives at the address at 10:45 p.m. Why did his phone leave at 3:30 in the morning?
He fucking that bitch.
You got there at 10:45, boy, and you left at 3:30 a.m.
What were you doing?
Shout out to Judge Mathis. Looks like a crackhead move to me.
He getting the pussy.
What are you doing?
He killing the pussy.
Y'all testified that you never spent the night over there. Your phone spent the night.
Yeah, she was messing with Nut too.
How are you not there?
Slept in it for real, y'all. Slept in it.
Investigator found. Furthermore, the report goes on. Additionally, on November 29th, for example, Wade's phone was pinging the East Cobb Towers near his residence. So Nathan was at his own house. And then he got a call from Fanni at 11:32 at night.
Come get this pussy.
Boy, your sneaky link hit you at 11:32 at night. You know what it's about.
Come get this pussy.
And he stayed on the call.
All right, man.
As he drove over and arrived.
No, he was talking.
Just after
no, he was talking
midnight
kind of nasty
at the
talk.
Dogwood address. Boy, that's how you know it's love. Every man in here has gotten the phone call at 11:30, 11:45 at night. Hey, can you come over? What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do, guys? If you get a phone call from your little side piece, and she calls you up and she says, "Can you come over?" What do? You say, "Yeah," and you hang up.
Ain't that bitch up?
I'm coming over there.
I'm there.
Why do I need to talk to you?
I ain't been talking to y'all over there.
And the interesting thing is Fanni and team are
Yeah, I'm
saying,
out that bitch though.
There's restaurants and places in those areas. What restaurants are open by the time he actually arrives in the area at 12:45?
So you
He
know
got
he's going
to
to
the area at 12:45. But listen, guys, what does it mean when your girl call you, the little sneaky link call you, Pizza Hut call you, and you stay on the phone the whole drive over? That's love. I'm sorry. You were loving it.
Yeah, you been. Yeah, that's your lady there. Hit that like button, y'all.
I'm just getting out the car. I'm in the driveway.
Yeah.
You were on the phone with her the whole time.
Yeah.
Then get off.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. That's crazy.
About the fact that he got a wife.
Still married.
He's still married.
And married.
But that's love.
A lust.
So the report shows, guys, that he arrived at the address at 12:45 in the morning. When did he leave? 4:55 a.m. He stayed over there till 5 o'clock. 5 in the morning, crack of dawn, and early yawning. Wiped the coal out my eye.
They had about 4 sessions that night.
Get to the damn place.
That about 4 good sessions that night.
What the hell were you doing there?
About 4 good sessions. About 4 good sessions.
We know what you were doing.
About 4 sessions, 2 naps.
We were doing the same shit that y'all were doing at these goddamn conferences. Right? I've been to those conferences. I've been to those CLEs.
They're like legal freak-offs.
They're legal freak-offs. When we all go down to jail on the coast, oh my God.
So listen, hold on. He said that Fanni and Nathan was going to like these little lawyer you know what I'm saying, little getaway shits, you know what I'm saying? But he say They all have them, and when them is everybody go down there to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So if your lady a lawyer or a paralegal or something like that, and she tell you she got to go to one of them lawyer conferences, just know that she going down there to get fucked on by some of them bigger lawyers or them bigger partners or something like that. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, he a lawyer. This is a lawyer right here. He tell you what go down. Listen.
If you're a woman and you are married to an attorney, do not ever let your husband go down to Jekyll Island alone. It's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for real. I've been there, guys. Y'all are talking to the right one today. And so this is what Donald J. Trump, President Trump's investigator found. And he filed this into the court. Now, let me show you. Fanni was like, fuck. This looks bad for us, Nathan. What are we going to do? Nathan was like, man, should we just go on and tell him? Should we just tell him, like, what are we doing? Should we just go on and come clean? Fanni looked at him and said, you acting like a real bitch right now.
Damn.
You acting like a real bitch right now.
That sounds like some shit Fanni say too.
We are in a fight. Ain't nobody getting
Never surrender. That's what she said.
surrender. She is a...
Hey, look. Who the trick though? Fanni kind of like the trick though, ain't it though? Fanni the one who, look, Fanni the one who kind of got more. Well, he a special prosecutor too. It ain't like he ain't got no sporting. He got a nice career too. So they both got a lot to lose. But I'm saying Fanni was really wilding. You know what I'm saying? She was really wilding. Yeah, she was wilding. He wasn't doing no more than what I would have did. I would have did the same motherfucking thing. I would have did the same motherfucking thing he did. I just would have tried to be a little bit more slicker with it. But I would have been all in with him too. With her too. Straight up. Like I'm saying, like just like him. I would have did the same shit. But it's come to find out that Nathan Wade had all the power to fire people in the DA's office. Some kind of way he done finagled it the way he was firing motherfuckers and all type of shit. So Fanni running everything, but at the same time, outside of Fanni's office, Nathan Wade, he run the whole shit. Boy, black people, hell, ain't it? You see why they can't let us get in power, bitch? You know what I'm talking about? You done appointed your boyfriend to be everybody's boss, and you know what I'm talking about? Y'all just doing it up, taking taxpayer money, taking trips, fucking, prosecuting Trump, snow powder off the table in Montego Bay. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, all type of wild shit. Bruh, Fanni, a whole motherfucking criminal out here. Not only that, check out the irony. Fanni is being prosecuted under a RICO. She can possibly be prosecuted for a RICO. This is organized crime here. You know what I'm saying? This is federal here. You done took taxpayers' money and funneled it to your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been going on trips with the fucking money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch. You can go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? But you is the same bitch that got Young Thug and Donald Trump facing RICO charges right now. The irony, this bitch could actually end up on trial for RICO when she done prosecuted numerous people for RICOs. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. But that been fine though.
Black woman never admit nothing. She is not gonna admit a goddamn thing. So she has responded, guys. Now we are gonna read this damn response. I have not read it. B, I don't know if AB is ready.
No, we're doing it raw dog. We're doing it raw dog.
Raw dog, guys. Let me pull it up here.
Shout out to the lead attorney. Hit that like button.
Right now. Shit.
Fanni ass going to jail though.
Let us take a look.
Cause they clearly done lied on the stand. They clearly done lied. Y'all is fucking
There it is.
the
Now,
DA and the
you
special
see all of
prosecutor.
the
Y'all
names,
lawyers,
you
y'all
see all of the
attorneys.
co-defendants,
Y'all
you see all
lying.
of the co-indictees.
And this came out late last night. I also want to say that Boots put a correction in to their document, which was filed at 9 a.m. There was a correction put in. It's not really much that's changed, but he had put in a correction at 1:30 p.m. I just want to make sure I have that right timestamp. Yeah, 1:55 p.m. And then we have Fanni's response late last night. I believe it was around like 8 or 9. That's what we're about to read right now.
We're about to check it out. All right. Let us take it. Well, before we do that, let me shout.
So what I want to do is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be dropping videos on Fanni's case, but I wanted to just get everybody caught up, or drop a video that at least get us caught up to where we're gonna be at tomorrow when trial resumes or whatever. And to be honest with you, Fanni really, the case. How I'm gonna say this? They got into the case because they found out that they was dating before he was divorced by this nigga Terrence Bradley telling the shit. So it's like a two-part situation with this one here. They trying to get Nathan Wade and Fanni Willis thrown off the Donald Trump case, but they also, making them look bad and making them shit, trying to get their ass ruined, trying to ruin their ass. You know what I'm saying? In the process, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is why, hey, man, they get dirt on them, man. They got dirt on them. She crazy as fuck, though. She crazy as fuck. I would have been knew that it was a motherfucking a play. She crazy as fuck. But yeah, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that like button. What y'all want to talk about? What else y'all want to talk about? Let me see what time it is. Shout out to Boredom and Clicks. Shout out to Chicks 1000. Hit that like button, y'all. What y'all want to talk about? We're going to talk about something else. I just wanted to get everybody caught up with the Fanni Willis shit, so that when I stopped, I felt like I was behind. And I really did want to cover Fanni Willis case. Judge needs to prove if there was financial enrichment with taxpayers' dollars, not what they are dating. Exactly. So what happened was Fanni, she's a DA, so she definitely knows what some of the traps are. And they asked her when they was going on those trips, was Nathan Wade paying for them or was she paying for them? And she was saying that he was paying his half and she was paying her half. And they asked, and she said that he would charge it on his card, right? But she would give him back cash for her part of the trip, right? So what she trying to do is, if he paid for it totally, right? If he paid for it totally, then they could make the assumption that they was taking the money that she was funneling to him and funding trips for it, because he'll be done paid for it all on the card and they could see the transaction. So what she was doing by saying that she was giving him cash for her half was to let it be known that trying to paint the narrative that the trips weren't totally funded by the money that y'all saying that was funneled to him or embezzled or given to him that wasn't supposed to be given to him. I get what she trying to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I get what she's trying to do with that. And actually, that's a good ass response, because you can't prove that I didn't give him cash. You can't prove it. You can't prove that I didn't give him cash. And that's what that's what she's trying to do. But by her doing that, it kind of could get you to assume, just like I assume, that this was what was going on, because that wouldn't be the response if y'all wasn't doing something underhanded. You let it be. You came up with the perfect excuse when they asked you, did he pay for the trips totally by himself? Oh, it looked like he paid for them by himself, but I gave him cash for my part. You see what I'm saying? So, you know that was bullshit. What else I was thinking? I was thinking of something else when I was talking about this shit though. But yeah, so they gonna make the nigga Terrence Bradley. They gonna make Terrence Bradley actually testify to what he knows about their relationship and when it started, because he was saying that he can't do it because they said that he could get this bar because some of that information falls on attorney-client privilege, even though he already done told the shit anyway. He just don't want to tell it on the stand. So the judge done overruled that shit, which means that he finna have to tell what he knows or what he done already told the prosecutors about Nathan Wade and Fanni Willis' relationship. He was hiding behind attorney-client privilege before then. But now his ass finna have to testify, and that's gonna be tomorrow. So it's gonna be more bombshells because he gonna testify truthfully now that he has to testify because he ain't gonna want to be disbarred. You know what I'm saying? No, she used cash because she was being followed and harassed by a potential killer. She knows. Keep saying, yeah, all right. You believe that? You believe that if you want to. Marie the boy, I'm out. I'm just pulled up a word love. This live you did, my brother. I'll be looking for your live and I'm gonna subscribe. Appreciate you, Nathan Davis. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just wanted to go over this Fanni Willis case, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go to the Fanni Willis case because it was I'm gonna be dropping videos on it, man. It's real interesting. Look, I'm finna get out of here though, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. I didn't want to make this live too long, you know what I'm saying? Want to bore y'all out. I just want to get to a lot of the particulars in this case, so that I can, you know, hit the ground and running tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, MaritaBoy1, MERITABOY with the number 1 on the end. DM me, let me know who you is from YouTube or whatever. I'll follow you back. I like your pictures, all of that type of stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you join the membership. Make sure you go check out some of my last lives, man. You know, we really get lit on lives. You know what I'm saying? I be having everybody pull up, man. Everybody pull up, man, for real. You know what I mean? I know this channel look like it's a little small, but you know, a lot of people pull up, man. A lot of people pull up. So shout out to the Squiddy, man. Shout out to all y'all following me down. Like, share, comment.